Travel back in time with a trip inside the Iowa's News Now vault.
By the time we got there, they were already past the walking bridge, almost to the walking bridge at the IMU. And this is all taking like 15, 20 seconds of time. That's how fast the river's moving.
Ropes were cast over the Burlington Street Bridge as the three people struggled to stay above water. They clung to their boat until they reached the lifelines.
Trying to get ropes untied and down to the people, and they were down over the side of the bridge probably less than 10 seconds before they made it here. And when they went under, we thought they were gone.
To complicate matters, the Johnson County rescue boat's motor failed, putting a rescuer's life in danger. That's when David Droll scaled down the bridge and within arm's reach of the victims.
There's nothing quite like that, because I know that if I let her go, I know what's waiting for her on the other side, and chances are we're probably not going to get her back from that.
Two made it safely to the boat. One woman was lifted out of the water to safety. Rescue crews used the rope to pull them to safety. No one was injured. All three victims refused medical treatment.
It kind of strikes me kind of funny. The main concern of the person that I pulled from the water was that she lost her homework. And I said, well, you're alive.
This was the scene last night. Victims hanging on to the one thing separating them from the Burlington Street Dam. The students capsized the boat north of the Iowa Avenue Bridge and were headed for disaster.
I understood that they refused lines that were dropped at Iowa Avenue Bridge for them for some reason or other. I have no idea.
Rescuers had only seconds and one last chance to save the boaters. They cast more lines downstream. The three victims were only about 50 feet from this deadly Burlington Street Dam when at the last minute they latched on to the lifelines. To make matters worse, Johnson County's brand new rescue boat's motor failed, putting Sergeant Rick Savato's life in danger too because he wasn't wearing a life jacket.
Rick basically knew that he had some ground to make up, and assuming everything works right, he thought he had a chance of saving them, and he just jumped in the boat and took off.
Iowa City Police Officer David Droll rappels off the bridge and within arm's reach of one victim. Savatos helped the other two victims into his boat, and all four were pulled to safety. The victims are charged with misdemeanor violation of the city's boating ban. They will also face charges of stealing the boat involved from University of Iowa swimming coach Glenn Patton. Brenda Good, Channel 2 News, Iowa City.